Hi, Danielle here. Welcome to Danielle's Corner. Today I'm going to be sharing how to make easy cheese lasagna with two kinds of sauces. Okay, so what you need is marinara sauce, which I have here in a pot that I've made from scratch. You can use jarred if you choose. Also Alfredo sauce, which also I've made from scratch. You can also use jarred if you choose. I will put my two videos where I make both of these sauces from scratch. If you want to do it this way or if you want to buy them jarred, that's fine. Those are the two sauces I'm using. You also need some lasagna noodles, some ricotta cheese, Italian seasoning. I use Italian style cheese blend. Most of the time they use like Parmesan or mozzarella, but I like this one better. And then also 2 eggs, and I believe that's it. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so to start off with, I have my water coming to a boil. I'm going to put some kosher salt in here, like a couple of good pinches, handfuls. And once that starts boiling, I will boil my lasagna noodles and get those ready. And I have my oven heating to 350. So then let's go ahead and get the cheese mixture mixed together. Okay, so I got 32 ounces of ricotta cheese. This is not part skim milk. I usually do part skim, but they didn't have that, so I'm using this. And I've literally never made lasagna before, but I figure let's give it a shot. And I thought it'd be a fun little take to do two sauces, because most of the time when we make like our what do you call it, our stuffed shells or anything like that, like we like using two sauces. We'll use the Alfredo sauce and also the marinara sauce. That's how we like it. So I thought it would be cool to do like lasagna like that with different layers of sauces, with two different sauces. So I just put the ricotta cheese in here, and now I'm putting 2 eggs. I'm loosely following a recipe that I found. And I say loosely because, you know, I'm not following everything exactly. So then I'm going to do the cheese, if I can get it open. It's about, probably could put about half a cup or so, 3/4 of a cup. But I'll put the recipe down below that I'm kind of loosely following, because that one just asks for Parmesan cheese, but I always like using the Italian cheese better. It just seems better to me than just Parmesan cheese or just mozzarella cheese. So that's what I always use anytime I'm making anything. So how have you guys been? What have you guys been up to? What's been going on? We've been good. Okay, let's go ahead. It's crazy because here, I mean, Cheyenne doesn't follow like the regular school schedule here. I'm also going to put some of this Italian seasoning. I'm not measuring. It'll probably be like about a tablespoon. She doesn't follow, you know, the school schedule, the public school schedule or anything, but it's crazy because our public school here is starting, I think, not this next week, but the following week. So like August 11th or something like that. I'm like, that's crazy. It seems like summer just started. So I don't know. Is school starting where you guys are at? Let me know in the comments what's going on with your school. Okay, the water is starting to boil. I have this mixed up. So I'm going to go ahead and get the noodles boiling. And then we'll go ahead and get everything mixed up together. Not mixed up together, but assembled, and get this in the oven. I'm really excited about this because, like I said, I've never made lasagna, and this sounded really good, and I thought like a nice cheese one instead of the beef, that kind of ground beef or whatever kind of meat you might want to use, kind of takes away from it. So I thought this would be nice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get the noodles boiled, and then we'll get everything assembled. Okay, so I have the water boiling, so I'm going to add the noodles. It said just to add a few at a time. Let's see exactly what it said. 2 to 3 pieces at a time. And stir, cook uncovered, Okay, and then it says just to drain on a paper towel. So I'll put 3. I'm gonna bend the rules, and I'm gonna do 4 at a time. Okay, just for a few minutes each, as far as I know. It doesn't specify how long. I guess just till how we want it. Okay. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and get these to where we want them, and then we'll come back and assemble everything. I know I said that earlier, but I decided to show you guys how I was doing this. Okay, I did find on here on the box where it says perfect cook time is 10 minutes. So I didn't time this, so I just have to watch it and see. And then the next ones I'll make sure I watch and do it for 10 minutes. So I think I'm going to do 4 this time, and then the next time I think I'm just going to do the rest of them, because I'm only doing 12, so they'll just be 8. So we'll see. But everything is coming along perfectly. Okay, so I got the noodles all boiled, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a scoop of the marinara sauce on the bottom, maybe a little bit more, so the noodles have something to kind of be on. Maybe I'll do a little bit more. Those noodles took a while to boil. I don't think you have to boil them from what I have looked into, and they did have non-boil noodles at the store, but I don't know. I just thought I'll just do it the old-fashioned way and boil the noodles. Okay. Now let me get the noodles. I have them laid out on a piece of aluminum foil. Let's do that. Maybe I'll kind of, sorry if there's noise in the background. It's the weekend and there's a lot going on in our neighborhood, and so you might hear things. Can't have it completely silent, unfortunately. Okay, so kind of overlapped them a little bit. There's none on the side here, but the only way I could do that is by cutting up a noodle. I wonder if I should do that. Like have a noodle, part of a noodle there. I'll have to do one more noodle then to get that where I want it. I think I'll turn this on and get that boiling, and then I can put like part of a noodle there so it all has a noodle. You know? Okay. Alright, so I went ahead and I got, just looks like 3 noodles really fit comfortably, so I just have another noodle and I just boiled it, and there you go. Now we're going to put the cheese mixture. I'm going to try to put about 1/3 of it so that we have enough for the whole thing. We went to go see, I don't know if you guys have heard of it, that movie called Black Phone with Ethan Hawke. Oh my gosh. Highly recommend it. If you like thrillers, I don't consider it like a horror movie, but I think it was in the horror movie genre. But it was so good. So if you haven't seen it, or when it comes out, I would highly recommend that movie. Such a great movie. Keeps you on the edge of your seat through the whole thing. I'm going to get a smaller spoon, because I think it'll be easier to spread, yeah, with a smaller spoon. Scoop it with that, spread it with this one. Yeah, so we went to go see that. That was really good. Alright, I'm just going to spread this out. In the next one, I'm going to use the Alfredo sauce. I guess that's enough. Like I said, I've never done this. I don't know if it'll kind of go out. Let me put a little more. I don't want to put too much on one end because I want there to be enough for the whole thing. I have some more ricotta cheese, so I could always, I guess, mix some more in. Okay, now I'm going to put some Alfredo sauce. And like I said earlier, I will link the recipe for my Alfredo sauce and my marinara sauce, because I do have those, but jarred is just fine. It's just, for me, I've gotten so used to making them that it's really easy for me to make them. So it's kind of like one of those things. All right, I'm really excited for this. Everything smells so good. And then we're going to cover it with foil and put it in the oven for 30 to 45 minutes until bubbly, and then take off the cover. I'm going to put a little more. I want to make sure. Okay, now we're going to put more noodles. And that's just how we're going to do it. Oh my gosh, I almost dropped the whole thing of freaking Alfredo sauce. Leave it to me. Just give myself a freaking heart attack. Son of a gun. Okay. So there's that. Okay. And then let me cut the smaller one so that we can put it at the end. Okay. Will it be weird if I put it this way? It seems like it fits better. I'm going to get one more little section there. There we go. Okay, now more cheese. Okay, so I'm just going to keep doing this, and then I will come back and show you guys the more finished product. Okay, so I have 2 layers of the marinara sauce, 2 layers of the cheese sauce, of the Alfredo sauce, I mean, and then the cheese mixture in there. I'm going to put some of the Italian cheese blend on top, and then we have extra sauce left over if we want to add some. And because sometimes you want a little more of one of them. I'm just freehanding this. I don't know how much this is. Like I said, I'll put the recipe that I'm loosely following down below. Let me get the foil. But yeah, I'm not following exact because I'm just not. I'm doing 2 different sauces, and I'm just kind of doing my own spin on it. So I'm going to go ahead and cover this with foil, put it in the preheated 350-degree oven for about 30 to 45 minutes, and then we'll come back and see what it looks like. There it is. Ooh, that looks so good. Now we're going to put it in the oven again for another like 5 to 15 minutes, and then it'll be completely done. Alright, so here it is. I haven't taken it out yet. Looks and it smells so delicious. I'm going to go ahead and take it out, let it cool off for a bit, and then we'll give this a sample. Okay, so I got myself just this tiny little sample. Looks delicious, smells delicious. I'm so excited about this. Still steaming. Is delicious. 2 thumbs up. So good. Let me know if you guys try this. Oh, that is so good. I'll put the videos down below of the like the sauces that I've made if you want to make those from scratch, and I'll put the link down below of the recipe that I kind of followed. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed, I would love to have you. This is so delicious. I highly recommend it, and I hope you're all having an amazingly blessed day and an amazingly blessed week, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.